What up, ballers, and welcome back to the beautiful AWA field here in Edmonds, Washington. Tonight we have a great matchup coming at you guys. We have the Northern Nighthawks taking on the Southern Stingers in their second matchup of the season. We're going to get right into it tonight. Stingers or nothing.
Boats floating on the southbound breeze, somewhere between heaven and the tall pine trees. Hard land, I'm missing you. Guitar playing through the night, it felt pretty good, I'm feeling alright. Good as warm for the price of two. It's been a long time gone since the truth's been told, and I've seen my
in play. That's a fair ball to Jacob. What a play from Jake Oliver. And that is destroyed. Tie game.
Buy me a chicken loaf, put me on a train. No matter how I go, I even walk through the rain. Southland, I'm missing you.
That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil. Got him. Strike three in the Wolfpack game. 7-1. Get out, ball later! Got him. Jack Playhouse has just thrown his second no-hitter. Deep! Oh! That's good. Pops up into the air. Evan Cluxton makes the catch, and the Central Cyclones are World Series champions.
And we are about to go live for Northern Nighthawks, Southern Stingers here in a moment, but we are going to have the starting lineups coming at you right now. For the Northern Nighthawks, we're going to have Trey Clugston in that leadoff spot. Jack Playhouse, the team captain, will be hitting number 2 tonight for the Northern Nighthawks. Alex Umpleby, unfortunately, will not be able to make it tonight. He is not going to be in the lineup, but Chance Justice will be here, and he will round out the Northern Nighthawks squad. Getting into the Southern Stingers lineup, we're going to have Jordan Rice leading it off, Peter McNeil hitting 2, Drew Tenzar will be hitting 3, Barrett Carlo in that 4 spot, and Cole Blevins hitting 5th to round out the Southern Stinger squad. That is your starting lineups here tonight. We will have first pitch coming live to you guys soon here for game 1 of this 3-game series.
And that's deep. That has a chance. Gone. Air ball to Jake. Play from Jake Oliver. Deep. Gone. Deep. Gone. Walk off. Thomas. Deep. Gone. Peter makes a great free. Flips the first. Peter McNeil.
I'm just making sure you're getting ready over there, bro. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, yeah, I gotta go live. Sorry. I gotta go live on TikTok. 1 sec.
I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
You're live on the mic.
I'm live. Welcome, YouTube viewers. We are here for AWA Wiffle Ball, Southern Stingers, Northern Nighthawks. First pitch is about to get underway right here. Peter McNeil, team captain for the Southern Stingers. No surprise, he will be starting it off on the mound for game number 1. And another no surprise move, Trey Slugston will be leading it off for the Northern Nighthawks to begin this game number 1. This is going to be a good matchup. Both teams playing very well. The Southern Stingers in first place in the American League division, and the Northern Nighthawks had a slow start to this 2022 season, have really come on in the last couple of series. They won the series against the Pacific Pilots 2 games, took 2 of 3 games in their last series, looking to keep that momentum going here in game number 1 against the Southern Stingers. We will see if they can keep it going. Is the mat looking okay? Mat looking okay?
Yeah, I mean, this was all dead because the mat was here and it kept getting scooched back.
All right, say less.
So that's why we were hitting it.
All right, let's get going. Let's get this game going, boys. Come on, let's go. I got a tea time. I got a tea time tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. Strike 1 right down the middle from Peter McNeil. Starting Trey off. The first pitch strike. Peter looking to just keep his incredible pitching performance up this year. Second pitch is outside for ball 1. 1-1 is the count. In Peter McNeil's last series, he really had his curveball working for him. He has not thrown a curveball yet in this at-bat to Trey, but if he has that curveball working for him again, good luck to this Northern Nighthawks team. 1-2 is the count. A 1-2 pitch on the way. Curveball misses inside. There it was. That's the first curveball Peter has thrown today, just missing the inside part of the zone. 2-2 is the count, and there it was again. The count moves to 3-2. Full count here to Trey Clugston. Trey not a stranger to walking, and he pops that one up in the air down the first base line, foul. Full count. And that is a miscued curveball from Peter McNeil, and Trey Clugston will walk to start off this game number 1, and team captain number 4, Jack Blayhouse, is going to step in for the Northern Nighthawks. Runner on and nobody out. First pitch outside for Peter McNeil. It's rainy here in Evans, Washington today, so the ball is a little bit tougher to get a good grip behind it. It's pretty warm out for being rainy today, but still the balls are wet and it is hard to get a good grip on them. I'm trying to get Peter McNeil a towel here so he can have a better grip on the ball. There it is. Let's see if we can get this thing going. I have 1-0. 1-0 is the count. Low for ball 2. 2-0 here to Jack is outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And Peter way behind here against Jack Blayhouse. See if he can come back over the top and just beans Jack. That is 2 consecutive walks to begin this top of the first. And the Nighthawks, they have 2 runners on. No outs. Chance Justice coming up to the plate, as he will take a first pitch strike. Curveball hits the very top of the zone. First time Peter's thrown that curveball for a strike tonight. That hits Chance in the arm for a ball. 1-1 is the count. fouled away. 1-2. Peter works ahead in the count. Be a big out right here if Peter McNeil could get a chance. And that is popped up into the air to Cole Blevins at first. He bobbles the ball. He can't make the grab and throws the second. And he's going to be, Jack Blehouse is safe at second. Everybody's safe and the bases are loaded with nobody out here in the top of the first. And we're back to the top of the order in Trey Clugston. The Northern Nighthawks, they only have 3 guys here tonight. Alex Umpleby not a no-show for the Nighthawks. Wasn't able to be here due to some availability concerns. So the Nighthawks will be playing with 3, but in all honesty, playing with 3 is not always the worst thing. You definitely get more at-bats when you have 3 players. See if only having 3 benefits the Nighthawks tonight as Trey watches that one go by for a ball. 1-1. Curveball missing low. Peter really been using that towel to help him get a good grip on the ball. Curveball misses inside. 3 balls, 1 strike is the count. And that is an Ephus pitch hit, and that is way out of here. Peter McNeil, what a mistake from him, throwing Trey the Ephus, and Trey just takes it deep to left field for a grand slam. The Northern Nighthawks, they now lead it 4-0 early in the top of the first. Nobody out, and what a mistake from Peter McNeil. Throwing the Ephus was not the move to Trey Clugston as he saw that and jumped all over it. That's a grand slam for Trey Clugston. Give him 4 RBIs. In a big lead now for the Northern Nighthawks in the start of this game 1. And Peter went back to the Ephus to Jack Blehouse. Jack fouled off down the third baseline, luckily, but I don't know why Peter's sticking with that Ephus. And that is ripped high and deep over to left field. Jordan Rice can't make the grab. He throws the second, and Cole forgot he didn't have a force at second. He does not tag Jack Blehouse in time, and Jack is going to be in there with the stand-up double. Still nobody out, and Chance Justin. Peter just keeps throwing the Ephus. I don't know if it's that he just doesn't care, or I have no idea. Cole Blevins not able to cover first there. Runners on first and second, nobody out. I don't know if he's throwing the Ephus because he can't get a good grip on his pitches, but Peter just keeps going back to it. And here goes Trey Clugston again as he pops that one up. It hits the branch of the tree. That'll be considered a foul ball. It's strike 1 to Trey Clugston. It's 0-1. Trey hits a home run here. That'll be the... Oh, Peter goes back to an Ephus again. It's 1-1. It just looks like he's lobbing. Pitches. Peter just can't get a good grip on the ball, and he pops that one up. Cole Blevins is under it. Peter McNeil makes a one-handed grab. Good play from him, taking that catch away from Cole Blevins. Peter makes the grab. That's the first out here in the top of the first. Cole Blevins had a 1,000 fielding percentage dating back to last season, but he blew it right there after he dropped that one over at first. It's okay. Happens to the best of us. Fouled away, and Peter's just staying with this lob. A high Ephus is over the zone for a ball. 2-1. A high Ephus again. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Jack Blehouse. And yeah, Peter just has not thrown a normal pitch in the last few at-bats. I guess it's just because he can't get a good grip. I have no idea, but we're going to be sticking to this Ephus. Full count here to Jack Blehouse. Swing and a miss, and Peter McNeil strikes out Jack Blehouse. Wow. Jack just couldn't catch up to it, and Peter McNeil strikes out Jack Blehouse on the high, slow Ephus. What a pitch from Peter McNeil And he looks to be figuring it out here with these ephuses. One ball here to Chance Justice, 1-0. Runners on first and second. There's 2 away in the top of the first. The Nighthawks, they lead it 4-0. Trey Clugston with a grand slam in the inning. Ephus again to Chance. It's outside, 2-0. Lob outside. 3 balls, no strikes here to Chance Justice. Swing and a miss. This is the top of the zone. 3-1. It would have hit the zone anyways. And that is ripped up the middle. It's a fair ball. Trey is rounding third, heading home, and he will score. It is now 5-0. Nighthawks lead it. RBI single for Chance Justice. And the Nighthawks are now just 1 run away from reaching the 6-run limit here in the top of the first. Trey Clugston up to the plate. As I mentioned before, he has a grand slam already in the inning, and that is ripped foul, but had it stayed fair, would have been way out of here. That was ripped down the third baseline in foul territory by Trey Clugston. 0-1 is the count to Trey. Ephus outside, 1-1. That's high and deep, and it's just way out of here. I think Peter McNeil is helping Trey Clugston's stats right there. That is 2 home runs for Trey Clugston in the inning. He had a grand slam and a 3-run homer, and the Nighthawks, they lead it early 7-0 already. We go to the bottom of the first. 7-0 is the score. We'll see if the Southern Stingers can come back from a 7-0 deficit that they've put themselves into early here in game number 1. Well, Trey, I'd say congrats, but you're hitting BP up there, so. Yeah, Trey Clugston will be on the mound for the Northern Nighthawks in the bottom of the first. Trey has struggled on the mound so far this year, but we'll see if he can lock in against the Southern Stingers. Jordan Rice will lead it off here for the Stingers in game 1. Bottom of the first. Again, Nighthawks only with 3 men tonight. Alex Umpleby couldn't be here. So far, does not look like it's going to be an issue for them, as they have a commanding 7-0 lead here in the first inning. 3 straight balls to Jordan Rice. Ephus misses, and Jordan Rice will walk on 4 pitches. And the Stingers start off the inning well. They'll walk, get their first base runner on, and Peter McNeil step up to the plate. That's a fair ball. That is in play. That's a single for Peter McNeil. The spin on the ball helped him. It did not roll foul. Stayed fair the whole time. And runners on first and second. No outs for Drew Tenzar. Pitch from Trey is high for ball 1. High again. Ball 2. Three straight balls from Trey Clugston. And he will throw 4 straight balls to Drew Tenzar and walks him. And, you know, here's a stat for you. Trey Clugston has only thrown 1 strike so far this game. Barrett Carlo will step up to the plate now for the Southern Stingers. Ball 1 to Barrett. Ball 2, 2-0 is the count. And that is outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And Ephus is coming on the way. It's fouled off the tree over on the third base side. 3-1. Now the count. And that's outside. A walk. And the first run of the game for the Southern Stingers comes in on a bases loaded walk. The score is now 7-1 Nighthawks. In the bottom of the first, Cole Blevins up for the Stingers. That is low and outside. 1-0. Right down the zone. That might have been the best pitch Trey's thrown all night. 1-1. Good hold from Cole right there. 2-1. And that is ripped up the middle. Cole Blevins, that's an RBI single for him. As Jack spikes that one into the ground, the score is now 7-2. Good hit from Cole up the middle. And Jordan Rice, leadoff man, steps back up to the plate. The bases loaded, nobody out in the inning. So that pitch is high for ball 1. High again for ball 2. Dude, you gotta throw, man. You can't. Don't just lob it to him.
Well, it's like, look what Trey's doing. That's what happens with me when I pitch. It's like,
You weren't walking that many people. You'll be fine. You'll find it. 2-1.
sick of playing in the rain.
Trust me, man.
Here, I'm gonna turn up the heat for this inning.
Yeah, you should turn up the heat.
Throw them off their groove.
There you go. 3-1. Ground ball to Jack Playhouse at third base. He tries to side hand throw and get Barrett at third, but is not gonna hit him in time. A run scores for the Stingers. It's now 7-3. Nobody out, still in the bottom of the first. And Peter McNeil up with the bases loaded. Ephus is on the way, and that is high. It's gone. Over the foul pole grand slam. Peter McNeil, and he just tied this game up 7-7 in the bottom of the first. The Southern Stingers, wow, they just tied it up in the bottom of the first. It's 8-7? How? They hit a grand slam and a 3-run home run.
And one run came in. Yeah.
From what?
Oh, no, I scored. Yeah, Trey scored from second on the time.
Was it? Oh yeah, did Chance hit it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it is 8-7.
Never mind, I was kidding. 8-7 is the score. Wow, a lot of runs scored here in the first inning of game 1. And we got a thriller now. It's 8-7 here in the top of the second, but the rain is absolutely pouring right now. Absolutely pouring. And yeah, that's 7. That's 7. I missed Chance's RBI because I just thought it was the home. I was only paying attention to the home runs. You gotta. That's my bad. 8-7. First pitch to Jack Playhouse to start off. The top of the second is a ball, 1-0. Pitch is high. 2 balls and no strikes. It's bad right now. This is just pouring. Hits the top of the zone. Good pitch there from Peter McNeil. Strike 1. Inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Ephus misses high. Ball 4. Nighthawks get a runner on first. Nobody out. Chance Justice up to the plate. Outside. Another ball from Peter. Right at the top of the zone. Strike 1. 1-1. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Three and 1.
What's the count? 3-1.
I have 3-1 as a walk. Okay. I had 4. But we'll take Alex's word for it. 3 balls, 1 strike.
I'm gonna grab some more pelotas.
Ephus fouled off down the first baseline. 3 and 2.
That's full.
You should get rid of that.
I'm just gonna leave it there for someone else.
No, don't do that, dude. That's gross.
I already threw it in the bush and you grabbed it out already. I can't move it anywhere
I
else.
just throw it. I just throw it somewhere else. There you go. Chance Justice walks. Runners on first and second. Nobody away. On the top of the second, Trey Clugston comes back up to the plate. Outside, 1-0. Strike down the middle. Hits Trey on the back, 2-1. Again, the score is 8-7 in the top of the second. Nighthawks lead it. Ground ball to Drew Tenzar at third. He tags Jack Playhouse for the lead run, but Tenzar throws and tries to get Chance. That's a mistake because Chance Justice is going to score easily, and Trey Clugston is going to get to third. Drew Tenzar does good and gets the lead runner Jack Playhouse out, but tries to throw and get Chance advancing from first to second. Misses him, and Chance scores all the way from second. It is now 9-7. Nighthawks lead it in the top of the second. It's outside. Ephus up and fouled away by Jack Playhouse. And that's popped up to Cole Blevins at first. He makes the grab. That'll be the second out in the top of the second. Chance Justice up to the plate. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Outside part of the zone, 1-1. Ball outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's fouled off behind home plate, 2-2. It's a chance. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Peter McNeil gets Chance Justice. That's the third out in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of 2, a run does score on a Drew Tenzar error in the inning, and the Nighthawks add one more on to their lead. It is 9-7 as we go to the bottom of the second here in game number 1. Nine seven. Drew Tenzar. Southern Stingers will lead it off here in the bottom of the second. Trey Cluxton has struggled thus far today. Stingers trying to add some on in the bottom of the second. Hopefully take the lead in the inning. We will see. Fouled back for strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and Trey Cluxton gets Drew Tenzar to chase there. That's Trey's first strikeout of the day, and there's now one away in the bottom of the second. Barrett Carlo up to the plate. Good hold from him right there, 1-0. Inside and low, 2-0. High and inside, high and tight, 3 balls, no strikes. And the eephus is, that's going to be fouled off down the third base side, 3-1. You good, bro?
Yeah.
3-1 is the count to Barrett. Swing and a miss. Brings the count full. Popped up to Trey on the mound. And that'll be the second out here in the bottom of the second. Good job from Trey getting the first 2 batters out. Got 2 away and nobody on. Cole Blevins step up to the plate. Swing and a miss. The high cheese from Cole. 0-1. Outside. 1 ball and 1 strikes. Blowing outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3-1 now to Cole Blevins. Eephus on the way, and that's fouled off. Full count to Cole Blevins, and honestly, been a lot of success for Trey with that eephus so far in this inning. 3-2 to Cole Blevins. Eephus, and that's high and deep. Chance Justice will make the catch, though. 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third. Nighthawks lead at 9-7. They're going to be looking to add on to their lead, add some more insurance runs. Trey Cluxton up to the plate. Yeah, you did.
You do hitting clinics for people who can't hit, like me?
What?
Hitting clinic?
Hitting clinic? Just see the ball, hit the ball, brother.
I struck out on a 10-mile-per-hour pitch.
And that's high and deep over to Cole for the first out. Good pitch there from Peter, able to get Trey to pop out. 1 away, now on the top of the third. Jack Playhouse up to the plate. Oh, Peter trying the knuckleball. First time he's ever thrown that. That was a ball. Gonna go back to it. Oh, kind of dirty. Inside it misses, but got some movement. 2-0. Knuckle is outside again. 3 balls, no strikes, but you can't lie. It's definitely got some movement if he could get some more command. That's high, deep, it's got a chance. And Jordan Rice bobbles the ball about 15 times, but still makes the catch. Out in deep left center, and there is now 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. Jordan Rice made that one look tough, but he makes the grab. Good work from him. And now Chance Justice is going to be up with nobody on and 2 away. Knuckle from Peter. First time he's ever thrown that for a strike. 0-1. Knuckle again. It hits the zone. 0-2. Peter's just discovered a new pitch. Knuckle again, and he gets Chance Justice. A 3-pitch knuckle strikeout. My goodness, Peter, he just learned a new pitch in this game. He threw all 3 pitches to Chance and gets him. Wow. Peter McNeely just taught himself a pitch on the mound. He was just fooling around out there. He decides to throw 3 knuckleballs to Chance Justice and gets him. Good inning for the Southern Stingers. They go 3 up, 3 down. No runs score in the top of the 3rd. And the score remains 9-7 here in the bottom of the 3rd. As Jordan Rice will foul that one back for strike 1. 0-1 is the count. Trey Clugson had a great inning last inning. Retired the first 3 batters he saw. See if he can do that here again for the Nighthawks. And that's ripped to deep left center in the gap. Jordan Rice rounding first and decides to step on the brakes. I don't blame him. It's wet out there. That'll be a leadoff single for Jordan Rice and the Southern Stingers. And that'll now bring the tying run up to the plate and Peter McNeil for the Stingers here in the bottom of the 3rd. It's ball 1. Peter McNeil. That's ripped high and deep, and that's a home run over the foul pole. 2-run shot. Oh, it was close. I'm sorry. 2-run shot. It's a tie game. Southern Stingers, they tie it up. 9-9 is the score in the bottom of the 3rd. Drew Tenzar now up to the plate. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss again on the drop pitch. 1-2. That's high. 2-2. Ground ball right back to Trey Clugson. He bobbles the ball, and Drew Tenzar is going to reach base. And the Southern Stingers now have the winning run on at first base. Nobody out in the inning. Barrett Carlo up to the plate. And that's high for ball 1. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes here to Barrett Carlo. Ephus way outside, and Barrett Carlo, 4-pitch walk to him. Runners on first and second, and that'll move the winning run in scoring position for the Stingers, and Cole Blevins up. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Score is tied 9-9. That's inside and low for ball 1. High for ball 2. Ephus on the way, and that's high and deep. Cole Blevins, oh, he just misses a home run. Drew Tenzar's going to hold up at third base. It looked like it was going to go off the bat, but instead it's going to be a long single for Cole Blevins. But that'll move the winning run just 40 feet away from home. Jordan Rice will step up to the plate. Nobody out still in the bottom of the third, and the Northern Nighthawks would need some magic to happen here if they want to force extra innings. Outside for ball one. Low and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's ripped high and deep. Jordan Rice, walk-off grand slam. The Stingers win game number 1. A final score of 13-9. Jordan Rice seals the deal. Walk-off grand slam for him, and the Southern Stingers now have a 1-0 series lead. We will get game number 2 started very quickly here, but the Southern Stingers win it in walk-off fashion. Jordan Rice, grand slam to end it. Huge game right there between the Southern Stingers and the Northern Nighthawks. The Northern Nighthawks came out to a commanding 8-0 lead, but it did not matter because the Southern Stingers, they fight their way back and they win it 13-9. What's up? A tough squad to beat. When Peter McNeil's not throwing lob ephuses, y'all are nice. Yeah. And thankfully, Jack Blayhouse will be on the mound for the Northern Nighthawks. Honestly, a bit of a surprise that the Northern Nighthawks decided to throw Trey Clugston with an 8-0 lead. But they did so anyways, and they paid for it as the Southern Stingers come back and they win it 13-9 after trailing 8-0 in the first inning. Pretty crazy game 1. And good news for everybody on TikTok and YouTube, we still got 2 games left in this series. It's going to get funky up in here. Let's do it. Northern Nighthawks playing with only 3 men tonight. Alex Lumpleby not able to make the game. I know I've mentioned it a few times tonight. Southern Stingers have their full squad here, but they will have a tall task for sure facing Jack Blayhouse on the mound. Jack been very effective this year for the Northern Nighthawks. Jack Blayhouse is the reigning MVP, and he has back-to-back MVP outings on the Northern Nighthawks. He won the first MVP, first year ever in the league's inception, and last year he went back-to-back and won his second MVP. He will be on the mound for the Northern Nighthawks, and Jordan Rice will lead it off. And that was way behind Jordan. Jordan, good job from him getting the bat out of the way. Fouls that one away, 1-1. Jordan Rice, the hero of game number 1, hitting a walk-off grand slam to give the Southern Stingers the 13-9 win in game 1. Good pitch from Jack right there, and Jordan Rice behind now 1-2. Popped up to Jack Blayhouse on the mound, and he will make the catch for the first out here in the top of the first. 1 away, and Peter McNeil will step in. Peter had a couple of home runs in the last game for the Southern Stingers. As he Looks like he's calling his shot here. That pitch just misses outside from Jack Playhouse, 1-0. Low and outside. 2 balls here to Peter McNeil. Time's granted, brother. Two balls, no strikes. High and tight. 3 straight balls here to Peter. And he will 100% have the green line on 3-0, but he won't need to swing as Peter walks on 4 pitches. Southern Stingers now have their first runner on base in game 2. Drew Tenzar up to the plate. He looks at a pitch inside. Ball 1. Pitch outside from Jack. 2 balls, no strikes is the count. Inside again. 3 balls. Here to Drew Tenzar. He's been a very effective hitter so far in the league. He will surely have the green light here. We'll see if he uses it. And he does. 3-1. Low. Runners on first and second. That's back-to-back walks for Jack Playhouse. Having some command issues here early. In the top of the first of game 2. 1 out and 2 runners on for Barrett Carlo. And that's ripped down the first base line. Foul and out of play. 0-1 is the count. Ground ball to Trey Cluxton at third base. He tags third, gets the lead runner, and Peter McNeil out at third. Good play from Trey. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Cole Blevins up to the plate.
We're playing in protest. That was obstructed.
No. Denied. Denied.
You gotta call that, huh?
Y'all don't get that one. Denied. Cole Blevins. Up for the Stingers. High and outside for ball 1. Outside again. 2 balls, no strikes. Cole Blevins ahead early here in the count. Swing and a miss. That's a tough pitch right there. 2-1. Low. Good eye from Cole. 3 balls, 1 strike. Foul tipped into the zone. 3-2. No, there's 2 outs. 2 outs. Because Peter got tagged out at third. 2 away. Ripped down the first base line, but foul. And the count stays full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's 2 away. In the inning, Peter trying to tell his guys. Run on anything. Full count. Should be going on the pitch. Fouled off. Good at bat here from Cole Blevins. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's a big strikeout right there from Jack Playhouse. Gets Cole Blevins swinging, and no runs score for the Southern Stingers in the top of the first. It's 0-0. We go to the bottom of the first here in game number 2. Northern Nighthawks going to have their first opportunity at the plate. To no surprise, Jordan Rice pitching for the Stingers in game number 2. A lot of you may remember Jordan from Sports Center. He made it on there a couple weeks ago. Got the nastiest knuckleball in the league. Maybe one of the nastiest wiffle pitches around. Trey Clugston fell victim to that. And here he is right now up to the plate, 1-0. Trey Clugston. Pitches outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Knuckle is fouled off. It didn't have that type of movement Jordan was hoping for. Fouled away by Trey, 2-1. Knuckle inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. What's up, brother? Do it, bro. Join me under the umbrella. And that is fouled away down the first base side. Full count. Now to Trey Clugston.
Where's Shannon? She said she was going to bring my golf shoes. She's not here yet.
You know, Shannon's fault.
I don't know, brother. You might need to call your girl after this at bat. 3-2. Strikes him out, Jordan Rice.
Hey, put him on Sports Center.
Jeez, what movement on that pitch. He sits down Trey Clugston, and there's 1 away now in the bottom of the first. Jack Playhouse coming up to the plate, but RIP to Trey Clugston, man. He just faces the worst of Jordan's pitching. Low.
That's it.
For ball 1. Denied, Peter. Denied.
Where's the protest? No, I'm protesting.
Nice.
So I can
Outside, 2-0. Hey, buddy. Gave you a couple of controversial home run calls last game, so. 2-1.
Pretty good.
Hey. Hey. 2-1.
No.
3 balls, 1 strike to Jack Playhouse. Knuckle
To be honest, I
again
have no
is
idea because
low
I've
and
never thrown a
outside, and
knuckleball.
Jack Playhouse will walk. The Nighthawks get their first base runner on here in game 2. Chance Justice up to the plate. That is low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Inside, missing 2-0. Ephus, ground ball right back to Jordan Rice. He throws over to Cole Blevins at first and gets the out. Jack Playhouse does advance from first to second on the play, but there's 2 away here in the bottom of the first, and Trey Clugston will step up to the plate. Trey Clugston is just getting bullied by Jordan Rice whenever he's on the mound. 1-0. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Inside, 3 straight balls from Jordan Rice, and Trey sitting with a 3-0 count. That's low and outside, a 4-pitch walk to Trey Clugston. Runners now on first and second with 2 away, and Jack Playhouse up to the plate for his second at bat of the inning. Walked in his first plate appearance. Granted. Yeah, he called for time.
Very respectful. It's a gentleman's game.
It's Jones.
I need to change my shoes. The hat. Got it.
Oh, dude, yeah, what the heck? You don't have your purple ones on?
That's probably why I'm not swinging there.
Hey, you're not pitching bad, though. And that's ripped past Barrett Carlo at third. Chance Justin rounding third, heading home, and he's going to score. And Jack Playhouse and Trey Clugson advance to second and third on the throw. Give Jack Playhouse an RBI single. And the first run of game number 2 has been scored. The Northern Nighthawks lead at 1-0. I just said it's scoring. Does that make sense? What does it make? That's not a word, is it?
Scoring?
Yeah, scoring.
Scoring's a word.
Is it? Yeah. Want to know? Am I tripping, man? I'm telling you, dude. My brain's just mush sometimes.
The last thing
After work.
that's what I'm saying.
2-0. Chance Justice. 3 balls, no strikes. Inside a Chance, a 4-pitch walk, bases juiced. Now for the Nighthawks, there's still 2 outs in the inning.
All right, infield in. Huh? Oh, that's true. Infield out.
Play him straight up. Uh-oh, Trey. Trey Clugson got lucky in his last at-bat against Jordan Rice. He walked. 1-0.
Trey did get lucky.
What?
Trey did.
Trey did. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's ripped into center. Cole Blevins make the sliding catch. Cole Blevins. Wow, what a grab. Cole dropped a pop fly in the last game, but he makes up for it right there. He gets that third out in style. 1 run scores for the Northern Nighthawks in the bottom of the first. They lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the second here in game number 2. Jordan Rice is going to lead it off. Top of the order for the Southern Stingers. What's up? Yeah, 1-0. Pitch is high for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
He wants to play more.
B Murph went out with us this weekend.
Yeah.
He was around, baby. 1-1. Jordan Rice. Foul back. 1-2. Low. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Jordan Rice takes a seat. Jack Playhouse able to strike him out. And there's now 1 down here in the top of the second. Peter McNeil up to the plate. What's up, brother? Where do I think it's going? Hit it over that AWA Wiffle sign out there in center. And that is foul away on 1. There we go. No slipping and sliding over there. 0-1. High for what? What do you mean call? Call the strike. Oh, what do you? Oh, ball. I said it was a ball. 1-1. Time is granted. What were you? You were asking me for me to call it? Oh. What? 1-1. 2-1. I say the count just about every time. Ripped up. Wait, what? Makes the grab for out number 2. I didn't say it catched. You gotta understand, though, that this umbrella obstructs my view, too. So, 2 away for Drew Tenzar. 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball to Chance Justice, and he throws the first, not in time to get Drew Tenzar. And what's funny about that play is Chance was just hanging out over there on the tree. Jack Playhouse was telling him to get closer to first, and Chance thought he would get there in time, but it doesn't work out for him. Drew Tenzar reaches on an infield single. Now a runner on with 2 outs. Barrett Carlo to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1. Ball 1. 1-1 is the count. One and one. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Barrett Carlo. Outside. 2-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Barrett is outside, and just like that, the Stingers get 2 runners on with 2 outs. Cole Blevins will come up to the plate. And the Stingers looking for a little 2-out rally here. In the top of the 2nd. 2. Inside. 1-0 to Cole Blevins. Low. Two balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch here to Cole Blevins is high and tight. 3-0. That's ripped over Trey's head. He can't make the grab. Drew Tenzar rounds third, heads home, and this game is tied 1-1. Cole Blevins give him an RBI single. It's now 1-1. In the top of the 2nd here of game 2, Jordan Rice will step in, trying to help himself out and give this Stingers team the lead, 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike one, 2-1. Fouled back. Strike two. 2-2 is the count. Just behind Jordan Rice. Full count now. Jack Playhouse started the inning off very strong, but the Stingers getting a little 2-out rally going for them here in the top of the second. Ripped foul off the tree. Full count. Foul back, and Jordan Rice. Good at bat from him, fighting against Jack Playhouse. Full count remains. Swing and a miss, and Jack Playhouse wins the battle. He gets Jordan Rice to strike out right there. A run scores for the Southern Stingers in the inning, and the game is now tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the second. Thank you to everybody on both TikTok and YouTube for being with us tonight. We appreciate everybody's continued support, coming out here and watching these games, hanging out with us, and supporting all of our players. We appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. And for those who may just be joining us, we are in the bottom of the second. The score is tied 1-1. Nobody out and nobody on. Knuckleball is inside for a ball to Jack Playhouse. Ball 2, 2-0. The count. Swing and a miss. That was a nasty pitch from Jordan Rice. 2-1.
Who's going to Kendrick? Who's going to Kendrick?
I'm going to Kendrick.
I'm going to Kendrick.
Are you actually?
Me and Kelvin are going to Kendrick.
Say, really?
Yeah,
Hey, yo. August is about to be lit.
yeah, it is. Was it? It was for Kelvin's birthday.
3-1. When is Kelvin's birthday?
It was like May 13th.
May 13th.
May 15th.
Outside, and Jack Playhouse will start off this inning with a walk. Go-ahead run on for the Nighthawks. Chance Justice up. Two balls, no strikes to Chance Justice. Outside, 3-0. Ephus is going to be foul. 3-1. Runner off first, no outs. And that's rip high and deep. Chance Justice, 2-run shot gives the Nighthawks the lead. It is 3-1. Now in the bottom of the second. Big shot right there from Chance. Huge home run to the deepest part of the park. And it is 3-1. The Nighthawks lead it here in game 2. Trey Clugston will step up to the plate for the Nighthawks. as that pitch is low and outside. Nice. Excuse me. Dang, bruh.
That's $5 coming out of your paycheck.
She, man. We're gonna be deducting that from your salary if you keep doing that. 2-1. Strike, knuckleball down the middle, 2-2. To Trey. And that is fouled away. 2-2 remains the count. Knuckle outside, full count to Trey Clugston. Inside and low, Trey Clugston walks.
Don't you have 2 home runs too?
I hit real home run.
Oh gosh.
Home run in the That was almost
1 ball, no strikes, runner on first. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Knuckle hits the outside part of the zone, 1-1.
just freeze up on saying nut.
Knuckles outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Knuckle. Wow, Jordan Rice, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Knuckle runs inside and hits Jack 3-2.
You love the AWA middle school chat room.
Jeez,
20 middle
3-2. Outside and Jack Playhouse on with a walk. Runners on first and second, nobody away. Chance Justice up to the plate, hit a 2-run shot in his last at-bat against Jordan Rice. Deep this on the way is popped up, does not hit the tree, it's playable, and Drew Tenzar makes the catch for the first out in the bottom of the second inning. One away, runners on first and second. Trey Clugston step up to the plate. Heck yeah, brother. It's time for you to get a watch. 7:06.
Really? That's it.
Yeah. Keep it going. Fouled away. 0-1.
It was slower than I thought.
Inside. 1-1 is the count. Outside. 2 balls. 1 strike. Bottom of the zone. Jordan Rice. Nasty pitch from him, and it is 2-2. Was inside. Full count to Trey. Knuckle is just high, and Trey Clugston walks. Bases loaded. 1 away. Here in the bottom of the second. Jack Playhouse will step back up to the plate. He has a couple of walks in the inning for the Nighthawks. Ephus is behind over Jack's head. Ball 1. Inside for ball 2. 2-0 is the count. Inside again. Ephus hits Jack Playhouse on the head, and that is a 4-pitch walk. A run scores for the Nighthawks. Their lead increases to now 4-1. On the second bases remain loaded. Ephus. Jordan Rice hits the zone for strike 1, and I'm surprised Chance Justice let that one go by. 0-1. It's low, 1-1. Chance Justice has a 2-run shot in the inning. Popped up to center. Drew Tenzar's underneath it, and Trey Clugston decides to not tag up. There's 2 away now in the inning. You say you know how many outs there were. Ground ball right back to Jordan Rice. Bobbles the ball. He has to throw to first, and this gets Trey Clugston in time for the 3rd out. But 3 runs score for the Nighthawks. A Chance Justice 2-run shot helps extend this Nighthawks lead. They lead it 4-1. We go to the top of the 3rd, and the Nighthawks are just 3 outs away now from tying this series. And if the Nighthawks are able to hold on to this lead, this would actually be their first win against the Southern Stingers this season. The Nighthawks have lost 4 straight to the Stingers in the 4 games they've played. What? Hey, I'm just spitting facts, brother. I'm just telling the fans what they need to know. Don't do that. Do not hide my backpack. Don't do that. Dude, I'll come back to my set. I'll be confused. I'll be so confused. I'll have to start my cycle over again, bro. Yeah, it's over. It's done. It's done. Yeah, I can't do it. Low to Peter. Jack Playhouse starts Peter off with the ball. We're in the top of the 3rd. Time is granted. Score is 4-1. Nighthawks. Fouled off by Peter McNeil, 1-1. Way outside from Jack Playhouse. 2 balls, 1 strike. Popped up, hits the tree. That is a foul ball. It is 2-2. Oh! That was kind of nifty. 2-2 remains the count. Peter McNeil had a couple of home runs in game 1 to help the Stingers win the first game of the series, 13-9. Be huge if he could just get on or help provide some run support here in this at-bat. Swing and a miss. Jack Playhouse strikes out Peter McNeil, and there's now 1 down in the top of the 3rd. Nighthawks now just 2 outs away from a game number 2 win. Top of the zone, Starks drew Tenzar with a tough strike. inside for a ball. 1-1. Almost an identical pitch, 2-1. Yes, sir. Popped up. Jack Playhouse coming on, and he just throws his hat, trying to maybe make the catch. It wouldn't have counted regardless, but I like the effort. 2-2. What? I think for content I'd allow it, but realistically it should not be an out. 2-2. And that's ripped up the middle. Ground ball to Trey Cluxton, and he's just not going to have a play on Drew Tenzar. And the Stingers get a runner on. Barrett Carlo up to the plate. So watch ball one go by. Low and outside. Count is 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 2-1. And that's whipped high and deep. Home run, Barrett Carlo, a 2-run shot, and the Stingers get 2 runs back. It is now 4-3 here in the top of the third. Barrett Carlo literally crushed that ball off the bat. And it is 4-3 now with 1 away in the top of the third. Stingers really needed that. Big home run right there from Barrett Carlo. Cole Blevins steps in. That is outside for ball 1. And that's ripped into deep left center in the gap. Cole Blevins just jogging to first. He will reach on a single. Might have had 2 if he would have been busting out the box, but regardless, the Stingers get the tying run on at first base. Jordan Rice steps up to the plate. Time is granted. Tom Playhouse, the pitching coach, out to talk to his son, Jack Playhouse, on the mound, trying to give him some pointers. Jack not too happy about it. We'll see if Tom Playhouse's pep talk to his son, Jack, helps him out here. Jordan Rice up at the plate. And there's a strike 1. 0-1. Popped up past Jack, but it bounces right in front of Cole as he's trying to advance from first to second. Chance Justice tags him out for the second out here. And we're now in kind of an interesting spot. The tying run is on at first base for the Stingers. Go-ahead run at the plate. There's 2 away in the top of the third. Nighthawks would be just 1 out away from getting their first win against the Stingers this season. That is fouled away, 0-1. Count to Peter. And that is just ripped down the third base line, and had Peter been able to keep that fair, the Stingers would have just regained the lead in the top of the third, but instead it's a long foul ball. It's 0-2. .12-6 Kurt hits the zone. What a pitch. Jack Playhouse somehow got that one to connect. And that is strike 3 Peter strikes out, and the Northern Nighthawks hold on to take game 2. Final score of 4-3. And the series is now tied 1-1. We head to the rubber match of game number 3. First pitch will be underway shortly. But that was the Northern Nighthawks' first win against the Southern Stingers this season. These two teams have played 5 games against each other, and the Stingers are 4-1 against the Northern Nighthawks. Jack Playhouse with a huge 12-6 curve, able to nick the very outside part of the zone to strike out Peter McNeil. And you know what? Sometimes you just got to tip the cap to the pitcher here in Wiffle, man. It's just, there are some pitches that are just so incredibly hard to hit. Peter McNeil is going to be on the mound in game number 3. Or maybe I spoke too soon. Honestly, I don't know who's going to be on the mound here in game number 3 for the Stingers. We will see. But the Stingers will be the home team here in game number 3. All right, chat. I will be back. We're having a little intermission here between games 2 and games 3. Game 3 will be started shortly.
Wait, what?
That was a major stretch, more stretching than I've done probably the last 3 days.
Yeah, you need to stretch more. You and I, we need to have some stretch sessions.
Dude, if you watch me walk, like, when I watch the videos, I'm literally limping with my right hand so locked out. I'm like, I feel like I'm walking home and I watch myself and I go, well, my hips in general are tight, but my hip flexor right there. Causes knee pain, and I think it's a big reason too as well as my feet. But I've been hurting for so long. It's just you don't walk like this. No, I don't have that. If I walk normal, we're just gonna have. I'm a little open because I drive work with all day, so I'm always like here. So my right foot opens up a little bit, but no, I'm not fucking like Daffy Duck or whatever.
Hell yeah. Where's our statistician? Do you have a Alex? Yeah. At Emily's Playhouse is our 4-hole cleanup. She's post-COVID. She should be good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the chain. No. Stephanie right on over.
You're gonna hear the chain dangling.
Fired. You have an AWA? Watch her hit it home. I'm excited. Let me see the shoes. Basically, just yell at everyone all the time. That's good. That would go. Mic test. Let's do it. Does Graham have to run? I'd say we do one, like, and then the rest will pinch wrestle. What are you gonna do?
We got the angles everywhere here.
Okay. We'll get Ben. Yeah. Ben with his camera.
Wine?
Wait your whole life for this. Just grab me a glass of wine and
Oh, that'd be good.
Absolutely.
a cigarette.
Hey, after
after 2 hours of live stream, we can swear and do whatever we want for whatever reason. I don't know how that works or why that works, but it does.
Can you do this?
There's a lot of managers.
Unsolicited advice is worth everything you pay for.
Where's other Ben? You run away? Ben, you're the steady cam. Let's do it. Ben, you're on the steady cam. Just make sure if you have anything gold to say. Say it to that camera. This place is where you'll be off the field. Yeah.
Can I make a hot dog?
Peter, those shorts are too small.
There's 7 inches.
Peter, that brace
Let's
isn't
go.
really doing much.
Mark, you ready?
My knee isn't exploded yet, so regular until
I'll run for you. First time back.
No, I want to run.
Wait, what now?
It's slippery. Yeah, well, you could do like it's a walk.
Emily's in there.
It's a walk.
I know someone that's Swedish. That was gold right there.
Yeah.
I know someone that's Swedish. That was gold.
I told you I need some. You have obviously seen
That's right.
You need to swing a little bit to loosen up. Watch the camera.
Oh yeah. Stretch out a little bit.
All right, let's go. A little fortification.
All right, and I'm back, chat. We are ready to get game number 3. This is the rubber match between these two teams. We are tied. The series is tied 1-1. Peter McNeil on the mound. Trey Clugston leads it off for the Nighthawks. That pitch misses outside for ball number 1. Side again, 2-0. Strike down the zone, 2-1.
When she's batting, yeah. Probably when she's batting, you go.
Curveball is high, misses, 3-1. Hey,
With the hand.
Let's go, Mark.
I caught that with the clicker in my hand too. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Trey Clugston walks to lead off the game. Runner on first and nobody out. Jack Playhouse to the plate.
Come on, boy.
0-1.
Have your own team.
You ought to tear it up. You ought to tear it up.
The C4 on your shirt, you think you'd be close. No.
Outside, 1-1. Popped up to Cole Blevins over at first base, and he makes the catch for out number 1. 1 away in the top of the first, and Chance Justice steps up to the plate. Curveball misses for ball 1. Right down the middle, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2 is the count. Curveball gets Chance Justice looking. And there's now 2 away in the top of the first. Oh, what is this? The Northern Nighthawks are calling on the super sub. Jimmy. They finally got their 4th. And she steps in.
Looks like 80 years.
No pizza. Ball 1.
That was pretty
in play. She's running to first, and Peter. Oh, what is that? They get her out for the third out of the inning. No run score for the Northern Nighthawks. The score is 0-0. We go to the bottom of the first. We're in game number 3. Yeah, she said, what is that? Oh my goodness.
Next thing you know, she's sitting up on top.
It's an interesting shift. The interesting shift. First base. One away. Now in the bottom of the first, and the Nighthawks are throwing. Oh my goodness. Nighthawks are throwing it around out there. Peter McNeil up to the plate. One away. Here in the bottom of the first. Fouled away down the third baseline. 0-1. Foul back. 0-2. Peter behind quickly. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. 12-6 curve gets Peter McNeil. Strike 3. 2 away now in the bottom of the first. And Drew Tenzar will step up to the plate. Fouled off. Ball 1, 0-1. One and one. Ripped down the first baseline. Foul. 1-2. 12-6 curve missing. 2-2. Fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes remains the count. Low for ball 3, full count out of Drew Tenzar. His side, and Drew Tenzar on with the walk. Runner off first with 2 away. Barrett Carlo up to the plate with a runner on. Ground ball is foul. Down the third base line, 1-1.
I know. I noticed that at the beginning of the game.
First base is also way farther than third. There's a lot of stuff.
1-1. Popped up. Trey clucks it underneath it and makes the catch. That's the third out of the inning. No runs score for the Southern Stingers, and the score remains 0-0 as we go to the top of the second here in game number 3.
If we don't go 1, 2, 3.
Well, don't go 1, 2, 3.
You can put her on the mound. Should we put you on the mound?
41. Oh, yeah.
Trey Cluxton up for the Nighthawks. Ground ball to Drew Tenzar over at third. He throws over to first, and it is past Cole Blevins into the out-of-play territory.
Out of play, Trey. Out of play.
Go to second.
And
There hasn't been an L screen for the
Yes.
past like 10 series.
Yeah, 3 weeks. We
Trey
have
Cluxton is awarded second base as the ball goes out of play.
trying to hit me there.
1-0 now to Jack Playhouse. 2 balls, no strikes.
How'd
3-0.
you lay off of that?
His ripped foul. 3-1. Curveball misses and Jack Playhouse walks. Chance Justice up to the plate. Curveball is high, misses 1-0. Ripped! Foul down the third baseline, 1-1. It's now the count. Nicks the side of the zone, strike 2. 1-2 is the count. And right up the middle, Jordan Rice coming on, and he tags Jack Playhouse for the out. That's 1 out, but Trey Cluxton will come in to score, and the score is now 1-0. Nighthawks lead it in the top of the second. Jimmy Gashitsky now up to the plate. First pitch from Peter is outside for a ball. Oh, swing and a miss for strike 1. Fixing the glove over there.
It's gonna be a dog.
1-1. Oh. Just
Wait, what's the count?
1-2.
1 and 2.
But
Great eye.
ball, 2-2. I was taking.
Why? Because I can't
Oh, it hits the sun. And that's in play, ground ball. Back to Peter McNeil on the mound. Chance Justice riding second, going to 3, and they throw to first. Chance Justice scores. I don't know how to announce this. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I don't know what to do.
Been retired.
And Jimmy is retired.
Beautiful.
2 outs. Dude, I know this is not fun. The rain is trash. Okay, so we got 2 outs. We got 2 outs in the top of the second. You guys are up 1-0. You guys are up 1. Nighthawks are up 1-0. There's 2 outs. Top of the second. Wait, Alex, where are you at? Alex. Where's Alex? Can you get Alex for me, Jack? Alex, what's the situation? Do you have 2 outs, 1-0? 1 out? But did you?
That was only 1 out.
Okay, 1 out, 1-0, right? Is that what you have?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I was right. 2 outs. Let's go, baby. Come on. Okay, so it's 2 outs. The score is 1-0. It's in the top of the second. Runner on first. Thank you. Okay, I had it right the first time. Let's go. My brain's moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour here, trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Trey Cluxton's up, 2 away. Strike 1, 0-1 is the count. Curveball, just outside, 1-1. Foul back from Peter McNeil, 1-2. This is low, 2-2. Is that what is that? Does that have a camera on it? Does that have a camera on it? 2-2? What count? Jack, does the drone have a camera on it? Oh, okay.
Just a subtle crowd noise.
3 balls, 2 strikes here to Trey Cluxton. Popped up over to Cole Blevins at first, and he makes the catch for the 3rd out. 1 run scores for the Nighthawks in the inning, and they lead it 1-0. We go to the bottom of the second. Cole William Blevins. Oh, absolutely. I'll give you 10 runs if you take the camera. What? There's a Cole Blevins leads it off for the Stingers here. The bottom of the second inning. He watches ball 1 go by. So 1-0. Fouled away. 1-1. Dude. Sounds like a dying animal, honestly. 2-1. 2-1. Fouled away. 2-2 is the count. So confused. 2-2. And that is full count. I would grant it, but I think there's a camera on it. Ground ball to Jack Playhouse on the mound. He throws to Chance at first base, and Cole Blevins is retired. There is one away in the bottom of the second, and Jordan Rice will step up to the plate for the Stingers. Man, I think this is pretty cool, though. Popped up, Chance Justice coming on, and he makes the catch for the second out, 2 away. Now on the bottom of the second, and Peter McNeil up to the plate. Hey, yo. What? Oh, who said it was 3 outs? Oh. No, I can confirm there's 2 outs. Peter McNeil to the plate. Popped up behind home plate for strike 1, 0-1. One fouled away again, 0-2. Now to Peter McNeil. Two away in the bottom of the second, nobody on. Missing, hitting Peter, 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and Jack Playhouse strikes out Peter McNeil. 3 up and 3 down in the inning. No runs score for the Stingers. The score remains 1-0. We go to the top of the third.
You heard it here, folks.
Was that
Jack
I
Playhouse
practice at the sidelines and like
is going to lead it off here in the inning for the Northern Nighthawks. And again, big shout out to everybody on both TikTok and YouTube for being with us here tonight. Thank you both to all our viewers for being here on both TikTok and YouTube. We appreciate all the continued support here at AWA Wiffle. First 2 pitches to Jack Playhouse are balls. It is 2-0. That one is behind him. 3 balls, no strikes. Efis is outside, and Jack Playhouse will walk. 4-pitch walk to start the top of the third, and Chance Justice is going to come up to the plate. Chance, again, with a 2-run homer in game number 2, helped the Northern Nighthawks win their first game here today and first game against the Stingers this season, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Big swing right there from Chance. 1-2. Curveball from Peter misses. 2-2 is the count. Curveball hits the zone. What a pitch. Peter McNeil gets Chance Justice. And there's now 1 away in the top of the third. Runner on first, and Trey Clugston steps up to the plate. Curve ball
I watched it come at me and I'm like, man, I hope it doesn't hit for a strike.
misses 1-0. No, he did not. 2-0. No, it's not a strike. I called a ball. 3-0. Ground ball right back to Peter McNeil on the mound. He throws over to Cole at first, gets Trey Clugston. It's in time. Jack Blehouse advances over to third on the play. Runner on third. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Score's still 1-0. It'd be huge if the Stingers could get a big out right here against Jack Blehouse, but Jack trying to double this Nighthawks lead. The runner on third, and he pops it up to Peter. Exactly what the Stingers needed, and we go to the bottom of the third. The Nighthawks lead it 1-0, and the Stingers are going to have an opportunity to walk it off here in the bottom of the third of game number 3. Again, this series is tied 1-1. This game 3 is the rubber match. The Stingers can score 2 runs, they will win the game and the series. Drew Tenzar leads it off for the Stingers. That is inside. Drew been a little quiet here tonight. He's been a very effective hitter all season for the Stingers. See if he can get things going here. Swing and a miss from Drew. Count goes to 2-1. Curveball, and that was a nice one from Jack Blehouse. Drew Tenzar being a lefty, and that ball curving away from him. He didn't really have a shot at that pitch. 2-2 is the count.
That's true. I think it was low and in that.
It was very low. I was very mad because like that's not a terrible place to throw.
2-2 here to Drew Tenzar. And that is a ground ball to Chance Justice at first, and Drew Tenzar beats it out, and that is exactly what the Southern Stingers needed. They now have the tying run on at first base and nobody out. Barrett Carlo will step up to the plate. Barrett had a huge 3-run blast in the last game. Be huge if he could do that here. Barrett could end this game with the swing of the bat. That is outside for ball 1. Low, 2-0. Stingers in the driver's seat now with a runner on first, nobody out. Tying run on at first base and the winning run at the plate. So that is outside, and 3 balls and no strikes. Not a Barrett. Inside, and a 4-pitch walk to Barrett Carlo. And the Stingers, just like that, now they have the winning run on at first base. Cole Blevins up to the plate with nobody out. Pitch outside from Jack Blehouse, 1-0. Low. 2 balls, no strikes. high, and that is 3 straight balls now to Cole, 3-0. Fouled bass. I know. I get nervous though on this ladder. I don't want to fall. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. And that is inside, and Jack has now walked 2 consecutive batters. The bases are loaded. That puts the winning run in scoring position for the Stingers. Still no outs in the inning. And Jack Blehouse has really not had any command issues today, even with the rain, but it seems to be getting to him here in the bottom of the 3rd of Game 3. Jordan Rice to the plate. That is low for ball 1. High for ball 2, 2-0. Hits Jordan Rice. 3 balls, no strikes, and the Stingers are now just a ball away from tying this game. And that's low, and the game is now tied 1-1. A run scores on a bases-loaded walk to Jordan Rice. And just like that, the Stingers now have the winning run just 40 feet away from home with nobody out. If Peter can get this run in, the Stingers would take Game 3 and this series against the Northern Nighthawks. That is outside for ball 1. 2 straight balls now to Peter. He's looking at a great hitter's count here with 2-0. Be huge here if Peter could knock in this winning run for the Stingers. That is way outside, and Jack Blehouse just really struggling with this command out there on the mound. Balls are really wet out there. It's pouring rain here in Edmonds, Washington, and it's just hard to get a grip on this ball. And Peter watches the eephus. I mean, just kidding. He didn't even watch the eephus go by. He looked at the camera the whole time. 3-1, and that honestly might have been the walk-off pitch Peter was looking for. 3-1. It's low, and that is a bases-loaded a bases-loaded walk to end the game. A run scores, and that's a walk-off walk for the Southern Stingers. They take the final game of the series 2-1, and the Southern Stingers win the series against the Northern Nighthawks. They take 2 of 3 games here tonight, and the Southern Stingers have just had the Northern Nighthawks number, winning 5 of the 6 games they've played this far this season. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here tonight at AWA Field here in Edmonds, Washington. It's raining over here tonight, but we appreciate everybody joining from both TikTok, Laterman, from both TikTok and YouTube. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate all your support. We will be back here on Monday for more AWA Wiffle Ball action. It is Memorial Day. We will still be here playing. We will see everybody then. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
It's tough.
It is tough, man. I mean, what do you expect, though, right?
Well,
It's just so wet out here.
Yeah.
It's hard to. I mean, it really had. It really
was
had.
fine
You
for like
really
the 3rd
pitched-
inning.
You pitched pretty well up to that point.
That 3rd inning was just started coming down more.
It's too hard to do.
All right, we are gonna do a quick Q&A because oh, see you, Joe. I will come to the. Oh yeah, we're here, Joe. We're here. Yeah, you're good. If you don't want to sit out here in the cold anymore, you have to.
Hi guys.
Oh, Shannon's actually here. She showed up late with my shoes.
Yeah. It's cold. Bye guys.
It's not that cold, dude. It's like 60 degrees for no reason. How many teams are in this league? Colin, there are 6 teams: the Northern Nighthawks, the Southern Stingers, the Western Wolfpack, the Central Cyclones, the Eastern Enforcers, and the other one. Yeah, cool, bro. It's right now, bro. All right. What else we got? Oh, let's plug our Insta. Let's plug the merch store too. Actually, yeah, that's the more important. Oh shit. There we go. Buy merch so we can go do cool stuff this summer. We got big plans that I'm not allowed to talk about yet. Everybody else is hiding. We're kind of SOL for anybody coming in here to do an interview. It's two mids. Describe how rain affects the pitching. It's terrible. The pitching is terrible with the rain.
What's up, homies? How we doing? We got any good juicy questions here tonight?
Mark wants to know how it is to pitch in the rain.
They want to who?
Mark F.
Mark F. What a beautiful name, my man. Except, I mean, you do spell it incorrectly though. You spell it M-A-R-K. Only the realists spell it with M-A-R-C.
Yeah, that's just facts right there.
That's straight
That's
facts.
just facts. How many times have the Nighthawks played? That's a great question. I think we played 4 series.
Did you get to Ryan's question? He said it can't be that cold. You're right. It's not that cold. It's pretty humid, but it's definitely wet and rainy, and it's not super fun trying to play a wiffle ball in the rain sometimes.
Who is top of the league? I think literally everybody is tied right
now. So I think actually, I mean, after these games today, technically the Stingers are top of the lead. So I think it's.
Oh yeah, because they won Game 3, huh?
Yeah. So I know. So Enforcers and Pilots are tied for the National League, I believe, and then Stingers lead it in the American League.
Grab my beer real quick.
But yeah. All right, let's see these other questions. How many times have the Nighthawks played? I don't know. They probably played like. How many times have the Nighthawks played? You played like 5 times.
I think this is either our 4th or 5th series. We ain't doing super hot so far. We haven't had a lot of people so far. It's some bull.
John says, "Hey, what's up, John? How you doing?"
How long have we been a league? We started quote unquote in 2015. That was the first iteration of the AWA, and then we brought it back during COVID because we were all bored and we had nothing to do. So we were like, "Hey, let's play wiffle ball." We were like, "Oh, yup."
So Ryan has a question. He says, "Will you have that Sid guy back for another game? Dude's energy was super positive and was pitching 90." I'm gonna be
Eric Sim.
Oh, he's saying Sim.
That was probably Sim.
We'll see. Eric Sim is awesome. Seriously, if you guys haven't seen his content, go check out Eric Sim, King of JUCO. He's great. We may do some more collaborations with him in the future, but we'll see. Nothing in the works right now, but we'll definitely see. When is the last time you guys had a game canceled due to weather? John, in all honesty, we do not cancel games here. We try to play through anything. I mean, obviously, if there's lightning or something crazy like that, we would cancel. But we try to not let the rain bother us, because if we did here in Washington, we'd never get a game in. So.
And Joe, I would do it, but there is not like any service here for any kind of like. I can't even like stream YouTube videos here. It's so bad.
Really?
So, yeah, dude. I got T-Mobile too, and it's supposed to be really good around here. It's terrible, dude.
It's rough.
So Joe, I will try again when we get a better Wi-Fi and everything situation. We will figure that out.
So Cole, you can find the standings on our Instagram. If you go to @AWA Wiffle on Instagram, you'll be able to find the standings there. We could also, I think, do we have the standings up on? We might actually have. We could probably put the standings up right now. Yep. There are the standings currently.
Okay, so Literally, yeah. Just add 2 wins and 1 loss to the Stingers, and add 2 losses and 1 win to us.
So yeah, there are the standings, and then we come out every week. Later, have a good one. We put the standings up every week on the Instagram channel, so make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at AWA Wiffle if you want to see the standings, and then also stats leaders every week. We post that every week on Instagram.
Who we got? We got RBIs. Drew Williams in first
He's a
place.
tank, bro. He's a tank. He's an absolute beast. Drew, shout out to Drew Williams.
How is Jeremy on that list?
Jeremy's hitting really well this year.
Okay,
I'll give
he
him
is
that.
hitting
He's
really
hitting
well
very well.
All right, what do we got for ERA?
ERA,
Gabe
Gabe DeMuro's been a beast.
Still,
I think he's only thrown in a few games this year, though, or a few series, because he hasn't been at every series, but he's still been very elite
but when he's here, he throws. What else we got? Whip. Gabe's also winning that one. Sounds about right. Not by much, though. Pretty close up there.
Ryan asked again, will you bring back that Sid guy for another game? I think you're saying Sim. I think you mean Eric Sim. We just answered that. It just depends. Eric Sim's a good friend of ours. He's a great guy, and we'll see. Nothing in the works currently, but we have talked about possibly doing another game sometime soon, maybe in the off season. Who knows? He's busy right now with a lot of different things. And plus, he lives in Arizona as well, so it's just it's tough. It's tough being.
But hey,
around different
2023,
states.
the All-Star Game is in Seattle for the MLB. Hey, you never know. We might have some fun stuff.
True.
We literally have no idea. It's a year out. We don't know.
Sorry, Ryan. Sorry, the chat's a little delayed, so Ryan just saw that you said yes, Sim. Yeah. So, anyways, how long have you been playing on that field? I think it's this is our 3rd year. Yeah, 3 years. Field was created 3 years ago. Jack and the family have done an incredible job with it. Looks really great. So yeah, we've been playing out 3 years.
Also, shout out to any of the guys from my OSRS clan soul. Shout out to you guys for tuning in.
So Billy says, so I am starting a wiffle ball league, and I have a field. What is your best tip? Honestly,
just play.
Yeah, just play.
Just play as much as you can.
Get as many guys as you can. Make sure they have availability and just play. Honestly, I think if you're just starting out, I don't think the fence is super crazy important. But once you get more established, you can work on that. And anyway, the Playhouses, Jack and everybody, they have done such an incredible job with this field. But yeah, just go play and, keep making improvements here and there. But I think main thing is just go out and play and get enough guys to do so.
Oh, yeah. Digging the ranking graphics. Thanks, Ryan. We as in Jack works hard on them. Home run leaders. So this is old. We don't update it every week.
No, that's actually up to date.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Alex had 4 bombs. That's right. All right. Yeah. Never mind. Ignore what I said then.
Sorry, it's Pudley the Ducky. I've seen y'all's shorts, and they are sick. Came here for my first live with you guys. Hey, well, Pudley, appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming in and hanging out. We do this every Monday and Thursday at 5:45 Pacific. So if you ever want to come back, we would really appreciate it. But thank you for being here and supporting us, and keep checking out those shorts because we'll keep them coming out every week.
Mark, good point. Shout out to Axe Bats. We're excited to be working with them. We're excited to get another prototype out. A little upgraded, updated, and bigger and better than ever. I guess Pocket Radar sent us the speed camera, I think Jack said. So that's pretty sick. Shout out to Pocket Radar. And anybody else who wants to sponsor us, we're always ready. It's expensive. We need a new stream setup. Joe, we can try, but I don't know if it's going to work.
Wow, Billy, that's really cool. Billy says, "Thank you. We have a fence right now and have 8 teams. I made a whole schedule for the whole season. That's really cool, man. I mean, we only have 6 teams in the AWA, so you're on top of it. Good stuff, Billy. Keep it going, man. That's awesome." Is it hard to catch wiffle ball with a glove? Absolutely. It's hard to catch wiffle ball with your hand.
Yeah, it's
just
hard,
in general.
Yeah, I feel like it would almost be harder to do it with a glove, just because it's so light into it. Like if you miss it at all, it's just gonna bounce out. Baseball at least has like enough like weight and heft to it to make it not.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. I don't know if that's right or wrong or not.
Anyways, I think I'm going to get going. It is kind of late, but thank you, everybody, for watching. Appreciate it. I'll let Trey Cluxton take you guys home. See you guys later.
Yep. We're going to... Oh, see you, Mark. Oh, we got a call coming in from Joe right now. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is that it? Did I do it right? Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you, Joe.
All right. So here's my question, so everybody can hear it. In the first game, you were free swinging. You hit 2 bombs. Games 2 and 3, what happened?
That's a rough question, unfortunately. So, but in case you didn't hear it, Joe said that I did good the first game, and then I did not the second 2 games. So what happened was Peter threw me 2 meatballs for whatever reason because it was rainy and not great out. So we decided to start teeing off on those. Well, I did. But games 2 and 3, I just couldn't find the middle of the bat. I kept popping out and grounding out. It was a rough one. It was a rough one, Joe.
Was it the weather that affected you a little bit more than?
Oh, the weather for sure didn't help. The weather was brutal. It still is brutal right now, but we do what we can with what we got. Not going to make excuses.
All right. Well, that's cool that we took this live thing. It's never been done before, but let's have some fun.
Oh yeah, we're going to keep doing this as long as it's going. We're going to run it till the wheels fall off.
Well, you guys have a great time, man. And whatever's leftover food right there behind the computer, you need to smash that thing.
Oh, it's gone after the live stream's over.
All right, you guys have a good night, man. Everybody enjoy. AWA, join.
Join it. You heard it here first from Joe. Listen to the man.
All right, guys. Everybody have a great night. Dingers for Go comes back next week.
Alrighty, sounds good. Thanks for calling in, Joe.
Thank you.
That was the man himself, Joe Accord, calling in, giving me a brutal question. That's what we do around here. We take them hard, we take them fast. We hit dongs. All right, what else we got here? Oh, yeah. 6 teams' names. Yeah, we'll catch up. The Pirates can use some of your pictures. Yes. Yes, they could. Billy, go for it, dude. Whatever you have, as long as you start, you're good. You can't start if you don't start, I guess. Yeah, you just gotta start. You start making posts, keep doing it. You'll be fine. It won't be easy to start out with, but the wheels will be turning eventually. Is the underdog player this year? Oh, shoot, I don't know. Who is the underdog player for this year? Honestly. Let me see if I can see the people here. I would say I'm gonna put Chase Winkler on that list. He swings big. He swings hard. His pitching is like mine. It's on and off. But I think he's gonna have a breakout year this year. It's been rough for everybody because it's been so wet and crappy so far. But come summer, there's gonna be some nukes being hit. So my vote's for Chase. Even if he's not the underdog, I think he's gonna break out this year. All right, we're going to do one more round of questions, and then we're going to head out because I got to go, change out of these wet clothes, and then I got to go get a little sippy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we try to get through all the questions. There's actually our stream from last Thursday. I answered a whole bunch of questions. I sat down for about 45 minutes and answered everything you guys sent in. So if you do want to have answers to just about any of the questions you're asking today, go watch that. And I'll put together a video of like frequently asked questions that we need to like make a video about, just so it's easier for you guys to understand what's going on, because we don't got like a website that has a rule book on it. We don't have like updated scores. We don't got a lot of that yet. We're working on it. Takes time. We all work 40 hours a week. We make time to come here. Most of us make time to come here just once a week or twice a week, but a couple of us are here every day. So we do what we can. Yeah, Colin, it's close. It's close right now. We're getting there. Long season to go. Smoky River Stingers. That's fire. That's a good alliteration. The Smoky Stream Stingers. There you go. Hey, sign me up. All right. I'm going to type it in. 2 more Qs. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So with me typing that, you can kind of see how far we are lagged. It's about 30 seconds delay between when we see stuff and not. Some people are on it more than others. I don't know. I'm a degenerate. I'm on the internet way too much. Can you hear me now? How about now? Is the game over? Yes, Aiden, it is. The Southern Stingers took the series 2-1 against us, Northern Nighthawks. It was brutal. We had a good few home runs the first game, but All right, Donnie, you're the last one. Which rookies are standing out? Mark, that's a good question. I actually forget who's a rookie this year. I'm going to say, rookie-wise, what do we got? We really don't have too many rookies this year. It's a lot of returning players. What do we got? Actually, okay, no. Best rookie, Drew Tenzar. Not close. Drew's been lighting it up so far. He's done really good in pitching. Yeah, he's for sure the rookie of the year right now. I don't know. He has my vote for rookie of the year for sure. All right, we're gonna do Joe's. We're gonna wrap it up. Joe, thanks for letting me call in. Absolutely. Oh yeah, we didn't win that, did we? Oops. No, it's all good. Absolutely. We'll do. I don't know. That's pretty fun. We might do some more of those. We got a lot of stuff we want to expand on and go just make bigger and better from here on out. Just because we've been doing the same thing for about a year and a half now. So stay tuned. We'll make good stuff happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in to this iteration of the AWA here at the beautiful Playhouse Field. I actually don't know what our field name is, but we will be back again on Monday. Today's Thursday, right? Okay. We're going to be back on Monday at 5:45, and someone is playing somebody. I don't know who it is. Don't ask me to know because it might not be what is on my schedule. Either way, stay safe, stay hydrated, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.